I appreciate what y'all said about free parking. Nothing makes me happier as a resident of Ocean Isle Beach, driving up up and down the roads, seeing those wonderful children going out to the beach for a wonderful week at the beach. And I believe that what you've said about free parking is correct. But what do we do about bathrooms? I'm sorry. I mean, come on. We're going to have all these people coming on the island, and where are they going to go in the bathroom? And we're not doing any, to my knowledge, we haven't set anything aside about that. I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I know we've got this wonderful facility. We're talking about building out the old town hall, stuff like that. What are we going to do about bathrooms? When I was a child and you went to a beach, they had bathhouses, okay? Where you went in, you paid a little bit of money, they gave you a basket, you put your clothes in it, you had a shower, you could go to the bathroom and stuff like that. Has anybody even thought about maybe using that for the building? What are we going to do about restrooms? I'd like to know what each one of you thinks about how we can solve this problem. Because guess what? That's going to be a problem fast. I want to say one other thing. I had a neighbor, guy lives behind me, backs up to First Street, who literally had to build a fence around the back of his house because day trippers were coming and using his shower to change a baby. There's multiple times he would go into his shower and there would be dirty diapers in his shower. And why? Because the people don't have any other place to do it.
Yeah, it is a very interesting question. When I was talking to some of the folks down in East End, they were telling stories similar to yours. Unfortunately, they were a little more graphic in terms of what people were doing under other people's houses, and certainly the need for that. I was also talking to Terry over at the pier about how they really get the brunt of it, between the town park and the pier. That's where most of the people go in order to take advantage of a restroom or whatever. He certainly would like the help. Incidentally, Terry was telling me that one of the things he really wants to do is cooperate more with the town to do things like that, to accomplish things like that, and I think we need to take advantage of that. You mentioned the day trippers are the ones who need it. Those who are renting on the island, those who are living on the island. Of course, we know where our restroom is. We can just go back home and use it or whatever. It does raise a bigger issue of just how much do we need to provide to the day trippers, and if it's a safety issue because they are using other our citizens' properties to do what nature calls them to do, then we need to treat it as a safety issue, perhaps. There's a lot of, I talk to people, and there's a lot of controversy, it seems, over, or mixed opinion on whether or not we want to put bathrooms in, because some people are worried that it will incent people to come to the beach at their particular beach access. And we all know many times we think something's a good idea until it happens to us, and then maybe it's not such a hot idea, at that time. So I think this is one that really is going to be a sticky one for us to figure out exactly what the right thing to do for the day trippers and be good hosts, but at the same time, understand that we are impacting our citizens, and we have to find a way that the citizens think is palatable for them to be able to provide that sort of a service.